Bengals, fresh off their Super Bowl appearance, lost to the LA Rams. Joe Burrow didn't have enough time to complete a ball to wide open T. Higgins, wasn't it? Or I forget who was wide open. Streaking down the field, wide open. But let's get it started here. Week number 1, they open up the season at home versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Bengals win this opening game versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers are kind of in that limbo. I don't know who our quarterback is going to be. It'll probably end up being Mitchell Trubisky start week 1 just to start with the, quote, veteran. But I think Kenny Pickett will eventually come into play here toward the end of the season. So with that being said, I'm taking the Bengals week 1. They are going to have that chip on their shoulder. They're going to be hungry, and it's a division game. You do not want to shit the bed week 1 at home versus the division opponent. Week 2, I have them beating the Dallas Cowboys. This is just it is a good start to the season, and the Dallas Cowboys, I'm really concerned of what they're going to end up doing. I do have them going 11-6 on the season, but I don't know. I think the Bengals beat the Cowboys this week. Week 3, this is where all the fun begins. This is where the season officially starts, right? You travel on the road to back-to-back road games here to Dallas and now to New York MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. There is such thing after a big win, 2 big wins over the Steelers and the Cowboys here, where you kind of just shit the bed. You forget to show up. You're like, oh, it's just the Jets. They're terrible. They're the worst team in the NFL. They're battling for a first overall pick. False. It's still an NFL team. You still have 52 guys battling for millions of dollars. It's still a football game. The Jets win this game over the Bengals. Week number 4, Miami Dolphins come into town. Thursday night, give me the Bengals. I just don't like the Dolphins at all this season. Week number 5, the Bengals travel to the Ravens to take on Lamar Jackson and the boys. Who are the boys? I don't know who the boys are. But give me the Bengals, and this one, I don't like the Ravens that much this season at all. Week number 6, the New Orleans Saints. They travel to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Joe Burrow going back to his old stomping grounds. Is the light going to be too much for him? Is he going to be trying to playing over himself to prove to LSU that he was just the best thing ever to French sliced bread there? Give me the Saints in this one. The Saints spoil the homecoming for Joe Burrow in week number 6. Week 7, the Falcons come to town. Desmond Ridder and who else? Falcons are just not good, guys. The Falcons are probably the best or the worst team in the NFL. Give me the Bengals in this one in a landslide. This game is going to be over at halftime. You can be kissing your mom by halftime good night, and and you won't miss a damn thing. Week number 8, we do have the Browns beating the Bengals in the Monday night game. We just broke that down. Week number 9, the Panthers come into Cincinnati. The Panthers are a team that I'm high on, but this is a team that has such a high ceiling, but such a low floor as well. You don't know what you're going to get with them, and it just sucks because I do like Sam Darnold, I do like CMC, I do like Robbie Anderson, but the Bengals win this game, taking them into the bye week, week 10, and then week 11 they travel fresh off the bye week to Pittsburgh. They've already beat Pittsburgh once this season, and I don't see them sweeping the division this year. So give me the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game, even though they're fresh off the bye. Week 12, back on the road again versus the Tennessee Titans and King Henry himself, a repeat of the playoffs. Is it going to be a repeat, or is Ryan Tannehill going to show up and ball out? Give me the Bengals. The Tennessee Titans are going to be terrible this year. There is so much intertwined controversy BS happening with the Tennessee Titans right now. They don't know if they're left or right, coming north or south. They let their best receiver go. They drafted a quarterback to basically replace Ryan Tannehill. Then he went to therapy because he was in a bad place. The Titans are in a bad place right now. Week 13, I do have the Bengals beating the Chiefs. We broke that down a couple weeks ago. 14, I had the Bengals beating the Browns. Week 15, the Bengals travel to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Could this possibly be a Super Bowl preview? If you listen to Factor Crap, absolutely not, because the AFC North won't have a championship team. So give me the Bucks in this one. The Bucks and Tom Brady the boys are clicking on all cylinders by week 15, getting ready to make a huge playoff push. It is going to be nasty. Week 16, and they have a lot of these 2 road games back to back, and this is not an easy road game at all. It's a Saturday night game. They travel to New England to take on the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. The Patriots are going to have something to prove come week 15, 16, 17 time frame. It's going to be gnarly. Week 17, Monday night matchup. Extra day of rest. The Buffalo Bills come into town. This game is tough. Buffalo Bills. Right now, like I said, the Buffalo Bills on paper are the best team in the AFC. Cincinnati Bengals are probably 5th or 6th. But coming into whodey Nation, getting loud late in the season, give me the Bengals, I guess. Week 18, the Ravens come into town to take on the Bengals again. This game's intriguing because right now I do have the Bengals at 10-6. 10-6 for the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't think they get it done. I think Lamar Jackson finally shows up a game in January and does good things. Look like an MVP caliber type player, giving the Ravens the win week 18 to finish the Bengals season at 10-7 again. 3-3 in the division, 7-5 in the conference, 7-1 at home. Big key there. So do they win the division? Only time will tell, because we are breaking down